don't want to put this in there. However, that'll make it a lot easier. By not putting this in there, it'll allow me to put an extra cartridge in, an extra shell. It takes normally 3, it'll take 4 with that. But this also will hold the spring in place when I go to put it in there. So do I want to, maybe, I don't want to, see, cutting it off just a little bit is not going to help. Let me see if I can get it into all of it. It's a pain in the ass, it really is. Maybe I'll use that hole in that just to get it guide started. Oh, see what I mean? It's a pain in the arse. That's not long enough. So, maybe I can get away with this and here. That's not going to be long enough. Let's try a smaller one. This may work. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm sure there's a way of doing this if I did it enough. Okay, so now let's take this. Find the hole. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, which one of these went in there? This one goes there. This one goes there. This one goes in here. Or maybe it doesn't. Is it on this side? I doubt it. Oh, it does. Okay. Well, I guess I doubted wrong. Am I going to be able to pull this out? Yes. Okay. Now let's finish this. This and pulls that there, and then this. Which way does it go? This way. Okay. This does 2 things. One is it helps hold the cap in to keep the pressure off the screw and the spring. The other is to give you the reinforcement that you need because you're going to be doing this a lot. And that's going to help stabilize everything. Yeah. Okay, so that worked. Well, if I put you in the hole, it may work. Hello. There we go. All right, now let's kind of wipe anything off this. Maybe out of there. I think we're gradually getting where we need to be. Anyway, it looks much better than it did. Now, how's this looking so far? This looks pretty good. Pretty good. Looks pretty darn good. And again, I'll wipe it all down. Not today, but I'll wipe it all down again. With a little oil just to clean it down. torque it down. You got to get the big green handle. I want to torque it with this because it's too small and I'll end up stripping out the screw in there or slipping off it and cracking everything. Okay, so where's my big green one? That's a hammer. Actually, I should bring that hammer into Darlene. Where's my big green screwdriver? My big green handled screwdriver. It's not in here. No, it's not. I didn't think it would be in here. Right there. Maybe there's two there. It's an Eagles. Like I'm doing now. Anything goes. Okay. Oh, stop it. Can't get you. Filled with all kinds of dust. Where did I put that? Oh, here it is. It's in the dark. It's over there in the dark. I'm sure they probably have better ways now, but that's what cracked this, guaranteed, because this will slide next to the screw, the head, which you may think you have a bite on it, but when you really go to torque on that screw that you don't have a bite on, boom, the hole is tight enough to split that. And that's what happens. That's what happens. That's why I couldn't see that either, because the light turned off. Okay. Now what are we going to do with this? I want to do something with this. I'm going to make it a little on the darker side. I want to paint it. I just want to put something on it to kind of loosen it up and make it look good again. Yeah. Put a little silicone spray on it, see if that'll help. I mean, if I have to put some dye on it, I will, but I don't think I'm going to have to. This will be fine. Yeah, that was good enough. I don't want it to look new, I just want it to look. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, baby. Yeah, huh. You just had to give you a little attention. Had to go sit in there in the computer room with her so she could sit there and eat her treat. Got that done? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I got an orange handle flathead around here someplace. That's the one I should have here. And I think I know where it is. I can visualize it as we speak. And it doesn't have to be there because there's other ones there. Well, guys, for all intended purposes, I'm going to consider it being done. It's going to get marked up. I'm not going to worry about it. And I didn't really want to do this at all. I wanted to leave it like it was. But once I had to take that soft, it's real soft, so when I say it, don't think I put anything harsh to it. With the Dremel, it has those brass brushes that you can put on there, and they're really soft. So anyway, I put that on there so I can get the serial number out of it, and I put it on here so I can get the name out of it. You know, and the next thing you know, it's got little marks all over it, and I'm saying, it doesn't look like it did. You know, and I want to try to keep it like it was. Now, I don't want to totally restore it. I just want to kind of refinish it a little bit. And so that's what we have. The finish is changed. It's even. There's no marks anywhere. So we should be okay. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do any oiling on it just yet. And I'm just going to let it sit. And eventually, maybe tomorrow, I'll do a little lubricant just to make it run smooth. Because remember, I painted this, so there's a little drag on that, but not a lot. You can see the scratches. But I can eliminate some of that with some of that garage door silicone or the slider silicone. I think they're close to the same, even though they're not. The one for the campers where the sliders slide out, there's a spray for that, it's for the rubber and all that. And then this one is for the garage doors, you know, for the tracks. And then the worm gears and stuff like that. All right, I think we're pretty well set here. Yep. Let it sit. Let her be. I may want to, yeah, no, maybe not. I was going to say, do I want to let it sit, or do I want to kind of hang it a little bit? I don't know. Hey, baby. Coffee? Yeah. Okay. These work pretty good for coffee. I got them at Hobby Lobby, and they're microwavable. So I put hot coffee in it. You know, well, or only makes it about 7:30 in the morning. Leaves the pot plugged in. But by the time I get up and get to it, it's usually hot but not hot. So I throw it in a cup and I throw it in the microwave. So I use this. I use a paper cup too. Well, that's actually a plastic cup, but I use that. What are you jumping on me for? We already had our little time out there so you can eat and treat and watch me on the computer. Yes. I do have to go back in there and do something.